happy Thanksgiving from all of us here at Newsnight 13.
Welcome back. The United States Coast Guard is known for their efforts on the seas and the sometimes dangerous work they carry out. But on Friday, they gave several after-school outreach groups a special tour of their most important piece of machinery. Megan Shepard was there.
Their number one mission is to enforce order on the high seas, but on Friday, members of the United States Coast Guard made a visit to Freeport to engage in some community activities. U.S. Chargé d'Affaires John Dinkelman was also on island making donations to several schools.
Whenever there's a Coast Guard ship in these waters, I'm interested and I'm happy to see them coming in non-times of emergency, but just for some shore leave, a visit to see the place and to show the flag. And I found out they were coming a few weeks ago and said, well, I want to be there at that time.
Students from the Boys Brigade, Reach Out Ministries, Scouts, and the Jack Hayward Intervention Program were allowed to tour the 110-foot cutter. The ship has been in service for 25 years, and Commanding Officer Lieutenant Nkosi Thomas says it has a top speed of 30 knots.
Opportunity came up for us to have a port visit in Freeport. I've been to the Bahamas before and NASA before, wanted to do something different, give the crew opportunity to meet some of the folks that we've worked with before. And with that, I also wanted to see if we could do some community outreach. Knew about Hurricane Sandy that came here a few weeks ago, so heard that the school had been damaged and some other folks have lost some stuff, so we were able to bring some supplies with us on our trip.
The young men were very excited about their tour and call it a unique experience.
It was exciting learning about the ship and what the U.S. Coast Guard exactly does. It's also good to know exactly how the ship works, exactly what they do on it.
This trip has been fantastic so far. I've never been able to experience something like this, and I will hope to experience it again some other days.
It's a good trip. Get to see plenty things. Man, I could have been getting in trouble right now. See what he's saying? It was a good experience.
It was a good experience. We went aboard the ship that was led by Captain Thomas. He taught us a lot. We saw where they handle the big gun out in front, and we went inside where they sit down and conversate and talk about how they catch drugs, stop drugs from flowing into the U.S.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Megan. Well, it's that time again when local artisans will be able to showcase all things Bahamian. The Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation is partnering once again with the Ministry of Tourism and the Grand Lucine Resort to hold its annual Authenticity Fair on Retail Street next door to the Treasure Bay Casino. AGM for the Northern Region, H. Rudy Sawyer, says every year the event shows significant signs of growth.
The natural growth just from being able to do this so consistently. We have a talented core of individuals, and we see that expanding as BAIC increases its training, and we also find that our training is being done by a number of these artisans who have been trained previously. So this continuation in increasing and improving the craft, and having a trade show as Authenticity is, allows our artisans now to have a marketplace where they can test the product in the market. They're able to make adjustments based on the responses they're able to get.
Now, Sandy Kalma from the Ministry of Tourism is encouraging residents to show support to local artisans by attending this year's event.
The ministry is committed to encouraging a culture of creative, skilled craftsmen, vendors, performers, and service providers who are delivering world-class products and experiences reflective of the Bahamas, as well as a momentous Bahamian involvement in the tourism economy. We are encouraging all Grand Bahamians and visitors alike to come out to this function and see what Grand Bahama has to offer.
Authenticity, the place to find everything Bahamian, is set for November 22nd through the 24th at Retail Street at the Grand Lucine Resort. In other news, the Grand Bahama Shipyard will launch its annual food drive this coming weekend to assist those who may be in need during the holiday season. The drive is led by the apprenticeship program, and it will be held under the theme Lending a Hand give a can. President of the shipyard, Carl Watkirch, says a green trash can will be used as a collector of goods at 5 stores, including both Solomon's, Sawyer's Food Store, Butler's, and Costrite.
The program as such will be basically the same as we have had the 2 previous years. We found it was a very nice way of giving back to the community, and of course we all know that during Christmas there are big needs in the community, so that's why we decided to do it again. And the response has been very good both years, and we hope to beat last year's results.
The proceeds from the food drive will be donated to the Salvation Army. Captain Roger Compton says hundreds of family members will benefit from this community effort.
Donations we receive from the shipyard are very helpful, especially at this Christmas time as we draw closer to the Christmas season. I'm really grateful for the shipyard and all that they have done, not only what they're going to do this year, but what they've done last year. It's a huge help as we helped over 400 families to be able to have Christmas dinner, and even more than Christmas dinner, what we pack and give to them. And I'm probably expecting even more this year, maybe up to 500 families.
Now, the food drive will begin on Friday, November 23rd and end on December 14th. And today was a special one for one of Grand Bahama's institutions. Family and friends gathered this morning for a special award ceremony to celebrate the accomplishments of their students. Megan Shepard reports.
Students at the Beacon School celebrated their hard work over the last academic year on Tuesday morning at their annual award ceremony. Patron Henry St. George congratulated the school on 15 years of success as an institution and commended the faculty for their achievements as well.
Boys and girls of the Beacon School, you are an inspiration to me as I watch your talent, determination, and strength that you put into every performance. My admiration grows every time I visit your school, and I'm very proud to be here today to share in the public praise you will each receive for all your achievements over the past year. I'm especially pleased to be here this morning to present the Lady Henrietta Merit Award to the top 3 students in each grade for your outstanding achievements during the 2011-12 school year.
Deputy Director of Education Sandra Edgecombe praised the students for their accomplishments in academics, community involvement, school spirit, and athletics.
We're here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate your dedication, your hard work, your commitment to excellence. The district looks good because of the Beacon School. And I look at, on my right here, to those trophies and those certificates and all the gifts that you will get today. It is the reward for your hard work. So awards are the reward for hard work.
Pastor Kyle Maycock gave a very interactive keynote address. He reminded the students that they are fearfully and wonderfully made and must work hard to mold the future God has planned for them.
God created you and He loves you. You got that? You got the secret? God created you and He loves you. And here's what that means. That no one in this room is a child of chance. No one in this room is a mistake. For each and every one of us in this room was created with a purpose.
The students also displayed some of their talents in various praise and worship numbers. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Very quickly before we wrap, sing in your ancient man voice happy birthday to our cameraman. Happy birthday. That's going to do it for us here at Newsnight 13. On behalf of our entire ZNS News team,
I will not be embarrassed, Ashley.
Happy birthday, guys. I'm Shasheena Rolle. Have a great one.
news in the making, call ZNS News at 351-3430.